Thousands of years ago, Native Americans came to live in the Great Basin of the North American West. Scientific archaeological evidence can verify the presence of people in the basin for at least 13,000 years, one of the longest documented periods of human habitation in North America. Early residents of the Great Basin left behind them basketry fragments, arrowheads, and other possessions which have been found in dry caves and rock shelters and around their campsites and chipping locations. With these artifacts, archaeologists have been able to piece together the patterns of a Great Basin desert culture. The material culture of the basin people varied only in detail, according to local environmental differences. The inheritors of that ancient culture are the contemporary Washos, Shoshones, and the Southern and Northern Paiutes. One group of Northern Paiutes lives on a small reservation near Burns, Oregon, in Harney Valley. Their ancestors were probably living in the valley long before Europeans had discovered the New World. This film is a response to the interest of the Burns Paiute tribe in preserving a record of their heritage. Today, only the elder members of the Piaute families recall living in the traditional ways, and with each passing generation, the link with the past becomes more and more fragile. The Great Basin is a vast 4,000-foot plateau in the interior of the western United States. A tri-state region, including parts of Oregon, Nevada, and Idaho, is today identified as the Northern Great Basin. Traditionally, this has been the home of the Northern Paiutes. This interior plateau is made up of a series of basins from which there is little or no outward drainage. Each basin valley has its own geological arrangement of lowlands, often an old lake bed, surrounded by hillsides and cliffs composed of layer upon layer of volcanic basalt, with flat mesas or mountain slopes above. Accumulating their knowledge over centuries, the Paiutes learned to live with the resources of this land, where the desert is often only a few feet from a lake or marsh. The Indians moved with the ripening of the wild plants and the seasonal habits of the animals with whom they shared the land.